Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Madison Bumgarner gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1-3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
First pitch, 7:07.
Well, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Bumgarner sets. First pitch on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play for Bumgarner is to first, and the sacrifice is successful. Cody Bellinger will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs.
And coming off a hot month in that category where he had just under 30 runs driven in.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Montgomery on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he is in there. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A man on third with 2 down. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Stewart racing back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Gary Sanchez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And it's quickly 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jay Sang will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, wasn't really a friend of the bullpen. Only went into the 5th inning, ended up with a no decision. He'll look to go a lot deeper in this one.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, has got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Batting second, center fielder.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Sixth home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled. Anthony Rizzo will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Batting fourth,
Chris Stewart will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Rhodey racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. JT Realmuto will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Chris Carter will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game.
Chris Carter.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Sonny Rhodey will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, one of the reasons why this guy has had a rough season is because he's only had 3 hits in his last 10 games, so that's kind of the way it's been going for him.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bumgarner has his sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Down the third baseline. Backhanded on to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Third baseman
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, 1 pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Stewart. And that retires the side. Troy Montgomery will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Devin Travis will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a line drive. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judd, moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 16 will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Number 3 steps into the box.
Leading off for Boston, second baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
First baseman, number 10.
Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Center fielder going back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Standing in, Aaron Judd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the third out. Down in order go. Bo Hammock digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swung on and chopped to first. To his right, Bellinger, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Number 45.
Number 45 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw in a 2-2 pitch?
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Chris Stewart is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jays strike for Gary Sanchez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far, as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
Here's Chris Carter now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Sonny Rhodey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Into the seats, 0-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Up next for
so stepping in, number 28, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to Troy Montgomery is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
right fielder, Troy.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
14, second baseman,
Now both runners on the move. Now he reaches out and tries to dump this one out to left. And this ball's going to fall in out there, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
Now batting.
Number 16 steps in now. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
You know, guys, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, but he hasn't been able to get things done. He's not pitching well, and we're into the middle innings of this game now.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even a 2-2. Chopped out to short. Torres comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Bo Hammock strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 2-0.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. On to first, and there were two down. Number 45 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Gaylord Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Belted high in the air out to left. Stewart racing back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Sierra will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in two trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first two at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Sixth home run on the season for him. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game. Soft grounder left side. Hammock charging in on it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Cody Belanger will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Swing and a liner, but foul. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
High and deep to right center field. Montgomery going back, still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season, as we are all tied at 5. Aaron Judd comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Stewart going back on it. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
4 runs here in this half inning. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Chris Carter will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
He swings and pops it high in the air out towards shallow right. Kramer is there to put it away and finally put an in. Anthony Rizzo comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He tried to get him to bite on that pitch, but it was way out of the zone there. It didn't even tempt him. Now we'll need to make a much better pitch here on a 3-2 count.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Donnie Hart is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Chris Stewart is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
JT Realmuto will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Out in front of it, strike 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
now batting.
Troy Montgomery digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Still a tight. Aaron Luke will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Sonny Rhodey started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, he's probably guessing sinker there, so he knows not to follow through with the swing.
swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Vladimir Guerrero will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, shortstop
Gaylord Torres steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ripped down the line. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Torres on the grass, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 14.
Kevin Kramer stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Number 16 will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in thus far.
16.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead and
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. This one. Sierra will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
That ball's foul.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batter.
Number 3 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. Hammock moving to his right on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Baseman number 10.
Cody Bellinger gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. In now, Aaron Judd, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Bo Hammock will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Riley Farrell will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Bo Hammock will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got one homer in this game, remember.
Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And he's retired, one away.
Now batting,
number 45 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. Eric Parker will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Number 45 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, then they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
First baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ground ball right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So nothing happening this time around. Willie Peralta will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting,
Chris Carter will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Peralta sets his sights. Here he comes 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Sonny Rhodey digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Chris Stewart is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Dylan Betances is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Chris Stewart is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sierra is going to get there. 1 down.
the batter,
JT Realmuto stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Realmuto is retired, 2 down now.
right fielder, Troy Montgomery.
Troy Montgomery is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Shot towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Vladimir Guerrero steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Peralta into his motion. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Gaylord Torres ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Sierra is into the box now. He hit 1 over the wall back in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Number 3 will stand in 1 more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Slow roller left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Devin Travis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Roberto Osuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Devin Travis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. He's one of those guys that sort of shortens a game, if you will. The opposition better get their runs and get a lead before it gets to him because he usually locks it down when he's called on. Let's see if he does that here.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Number 16 will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a big moment here, and standing in, Bo Hammock, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. In there for strike 1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Rhodey will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Number 45 He'll stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So a big moment in the ball game here. Chris Stewart, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 7-6. Good night from Toronto.
For the Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Red Sox got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-4. Heading into today, the Royals are in third place in the AL Central, 9 games back. The Red Sox sit in first place in the American League. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox cracked 14 hits overall as they blew out Baltimore 9-1. Forrest Whitley struck out 15. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-4. It was their 5th straight victory. Right now, the Yankees are in second place in the AL East. They're 15.5 games out of first. The Red Sox are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Toronto Blue Jays completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-2. At the moment, the Rays sit in 4th place in the American League East division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Blue Jays are 3rd in the division, 17 games out of first. The Astros picked up, 19 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Orioles 9-8. Looking at the standings, the Astros are atop the American League West, 4 games up. The Orioles are in last place in the AL East. The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Jays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 10-5. As of today, the Red Sox are leading the AL East, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. The Blue Jays are The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Toronto Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-3. Right now, the Red Sox sit atop the American League East division, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. The Blue Jays are third in the division, 14 games back. The Orioles' first baseman, number 21, Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Boston Red Sox got the best of the Brewers at home, 2-1.